got it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pop Politics and Culture. Respect the Underground Icon Radio. We got the Tempe Hip Hop Fest coming May 20th, and we got Big Brother Mackk with 2Ks in the building.
So yeah.
How you feeling today, Mackk?
I'm feeling good. I'm super excited to be out here in the desert. You know what I mean? It's been quite the transition coming from Colorado all the way out to Arizona, but I'm excited.
So you're coming from Colorado to Arizona, so you've never done one of our festivals before.
This is my first.
This is your first festival, so welcome.
I appreciate
We're happy
it.
to have you here. How'd you find out about us?
So I got some connections back in Colorado when I was getting ready to make that move. You know, the first thing was foremost, aside from, getting where I was going to be living-wise, I was like, where's the music scene at? Where can I get involved in the music scene? Because, I'm hard-pressed. I've been doing music for about almost 3 years now. But, I found my calling, and so I talked to my boy Derek Matthews. Shout out Derek Matthews out of Colorado Springs. He told me his big brother Justice out here could get me LinkedIn, so he's the first person I talked to when I came out here.
Justice is a great person to talk to. Honestly, he is a staple in the community. He throws 5 festivals per year through Respect the Underground. So
Yeah.
we have 2 Phoenix Hip Hop Fest, we got 2 Tempe Hip Hop Fest, and then we got the huge Arizona Hip Hop Fest that happens at the end of the year every year. That's the one I'm always the most excited for.
Yeah.
Like low key.
Yeah.
Out of all of the festivals, that's the biggest one. Downtown takes up a lot of space. It's a lot of artists, a lot of vendors. Like that's my favorite one.
I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in for that one too.
Make sure you tap in
Yeah.
for the big fest. You brought us 2 projects over here, Another Poem and Rock the Boat. So you told me that you're not really a rapper. You're more like aggressive with your poetry. So can you explain what that means to the people?
Yeah, so when I first got into making music, I was told by a lot of people who are OGs in the field saying that you got to find your sound because anyone can sound like anyone, but you got to find where you fit. And so after recording a couple of my first tracks, they didn't get released because I cussed in them, and for whatever reason, it just didn't feel right with me. I was like, that doesn't seem like me at all. You know what I mean? So. One of my friends was telling me, hey, man, and shout out Michael III, by the way, rest in peace. We just lost him earlier this year. But he's the one that encouraged me to be more poetic about the way I approach my music. You know what I mean? Like, talk about what you've been through. Talk about it and, like, make it yours. And, like, at the time, I'm sitting there going, like, come on, man, coach me a little bit more. Like, what do you mean? He's like, you'll find out. You'll find out. And then the last couple of years, I've just found out if the beat sings to me, it's going to bring out what it is that I need to talk about. So I just all my songs are they have that storytelling kind of vibe where I'm just and I bring it with different approaches of light and dark, and then also I have a couple of club songs too. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, but the message is the same. The Here to Stay message is the same no matter what.
I like that. I like exactly that stance, like the here to stay message. Like he says, here to stay.
That's my movement. My movement hashtag here to stay. You know what I mean? Like
Big Mac ain't going nowhere. He's here to stay.
That's exactly right.
So what's the first joint you want to get in today?
Yeah, you know what? I think that so Another Poem. So these are 2 tracks off my upcoming album, The Lost Poet, which it's my biggest project I've ever done. It's dropping December 22nd, 2023 on all platforms. It's honestly, I think that Another Poem is kind of like it just goes with The Lost Poet. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, here we go, another. Yeah, I got another one for you. Let me just throw another poem for you. So Another Poem would be a good one to start. Rock the Boat is the second one, but that one's more so. It's just like it's me making a statement to anybody who doubted that I'd make it where I am today.
So let's go ahead and get into Another Poem.
Yep.
With Big Mac with 2 Ks.
Perhaps the greatest example of how to make a good impression is putting forth effort. Don't let the weather contest you. To be the best at what you do, you gotta take a few hits to leave a bruise. When you miss, you gotta fix your view. Live in the moment, you never know when your time will come and knock. Until then, stay pressed to be the best. You don't wait around for nothing. Risk to take, embrace the change, to make the best. You seize the day, the leaks will fade. The weakness, strength, we need the brave to be free again.
Don't you wait another second. What you waiting for? It's time to set in.
It's time to make a stand.
It's time to make it known. So gather around the poets here to read another poem.
Don't you wait another second. Go ahead, what you waiting for? It's time to set it. It's time to make a stand.
It's time to make it known. So gather around the poets here to read another poem.
Here to read another poem.
Yo, so if we was just being stereotypical, when you said you was a poet, I would have thought that you was finna be like, like straight doing some poetry. Like I was picturing like the Love Jones movie in my head and Darius Love Jones up there. I want to be your shoot. I was like, but no, like you totally shocked me. You got me. You got me because you said poet. I definitely thought he was going to be doing some straight poetry, but I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. You're a vibe.
I appreciate that.
You're a vibe. Like, you caught me off guard and I liked it.
You're like, hold on a second. Here we go again. No, it's all right. Here I come. I'm going to show you. Here I come. When I say here to stay, it means, I'm here to make a name. I'm here to make an imprint in the music industry about mental health advocacy, about, accepting who you see in the mirror. That's the first thing and foremost. The music will always be there, but can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I love you better than I did more yesterday? Because, I've been through that. I've been through those dark spaces of, I didn't like me, I hated me, I didn't understand why I was here. And when you find your calling, like, don't let anyone tell you can't. Like I said in the music, you just heard that, don't wait around for nothing. And what are you going to do when your time comes knocking? Are you going to be ready to take it? Are you going to embrace that challenge? Or are you going to sit back and just let it pass you by because you feel like you don't got it in you? So that's what I'm all about.
Man, I like your stance. And he said especially something that touches on me dearly, mental health advocacy, because we do advocate for proper mental health, because a lot of people, they're not, together mentally and emotionally, and they don't have a support system and a support group. So just hearing that, that's a part of his music and a part of his brand. Yep. If you support mental health, you should support Mackk with 2 Ks.
I appreciate that.
So let's go ahead and drop this Rock the Boat. Tell us a little bit about that before we drop it.
So, when you hear Rock the Boat, what do you think? You think this is going to come a little different, right? It sounds like he's going to come with a little bit more of a finesse. Like, he's going to have a little bit more of he has something to say, and it's kind of a statement, right? So this is my way of kind of stepping out of the realm of where I usually am, where it's just me talking about my downs and my the things I've been, just kind of being and I'm starting to tap in more to of owning what I've been through and being assertive and aggressive with my inner demons and saying, look, man, I'm here to rock the boat. I'm here to make a name, make a stand for all my life, all the things I've been through, and make it known to everyone around me that, hey, if I can do this, so can you. So let's rock the boat together. Let's make it known that we're here to stay.
Let's make it known that we're here to stay. That's Mackk with 2 Ks.
It's a lost poet.
These walls I built them up so long ago, convincing myself it's for the best to save my soul. Keep out anything that could hurt me, now I'm learning I'm deserving no more hurting, so I'll put the work in. Gotta be mindful, this appears to be another test. Walking the tightrope, taking the high road, climbing out this mess. Talking about what I know, always coming from my chest. I'm dropping all the time, my music bringing out the best of me. To say the less, I'm making sure we see the patterns, making a plan to get a handle on most to see that matters. So flat with the see I'm tatted, with my delivery like I'm Amazon. On time with every single rhyme, overnight and on the go. Here we go, we on a roll again, to the show to flood the floor. You know I like to rock the boat. Oh no, here we go again. I'm a savage the way I've been rapping, huh? I rock the boat.
Every single time we get on that stage, man. Big brother Mackk brings you that energy that you just can't match, man. You know why we here to stay. I'm a different breed, man.
I'm a savage the way I've been rapping, huh? I rock the boat.
You don't like how this goes, keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
So Mackk,
Yeah.
that was powerful. So Big Brother Mackk up here making impactful music. He's making music with a meaning, and he's having a statement. So that's why he said he's Big Brother Mackk, and he's # here to stay.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Because he said he ain't going nowhere.
No.
Nowhere. Like, you didn't let him in the door, so he's staying in. So we're excited to have you.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you at the Tempe Hip Hop Fest, May 20th, 2023 at Aura. If you haven't already gotten your tickets, go ahead and get your tickets from Big Brother Mackk. He will have them available and on deck. This is Dymond Studded with Pop, Politics, and Culture, Icon Radio. Respect the underground, and we're out.
Thanks for having me.